Whatever cooling solution makes the most sense, Green Heating and Cooling is ready to help. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new cooling system, Green will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. With Green, you get more than just a technician. You get someone who's committed to meeting your needs and achieving a high level of training and skills. Someone backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Nobody understands the ins and outs of home comfort like Green. So whatever your situation or budget, Green Heating and Cooling has a solution for you. Bryant, whatever it takes.
You snoozed twice this morning, spilled your coffee once, and you've already blamed last night's referee for your morning mood.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's time to embrace the chaos and step into the madness.
Bro, you about to see a side of me you didn't even know existed.
Featuring guests who are over-caffeinated and less reasonable than the average person.
Man, I think it's just ridiculous.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Ugh.
Fans, where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Welcome to the show.
So buckle up. It's time for hot takes and hot mics. This is the Morning Rant, where the only thing more unpredictable is Dave before his third cup of coffee.
I just felt like running.
On WPGY, the Sports Pig.
What's up, North Georgia? It's a Rally Towel Tuesday presented by your friends at Geiger Legal Group. Thanks for joining us here on a Tuesday with my man Billy D. Dave Garner with you right here in studio. Billy D with us inside our Kirich Kia studios with the Rally Towel here on a Tuesday. Looking good, man. Got the headsets on and everything. Appreciate you guys being with us. Hey, a lot of NFL news breaking on a random Monday in the NFL. And who would have thought that there would have been that much action on a day where you didn't expect it? So we're going to talk a little bit about some of that, some of the things that came down yesterday as far as some trades that popped off, really some different kind of unexpected things out there in the world of the NFL. We're going to talk a little Roland Garros against the French Open right there, a little bit of tennis because my man Billy D's here. You and I, man, we haven't even really had a chance this morning. I mean, you came in on two wheels. Oh, excuse me. I just got out of a meeting, so we've already had a lot going on, man. We hadn't even said hey to each other yet, so we'll do it right here on the air. But what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I'm telling you, woo! You know, you and I both, man, barely got on there. You rocking that Next Level Golf Club shirt here today, that Nike polo, man, looking good. Now, I'm trying to remember, have you played any tournaments since the last time we talked?
This past weekend.
So how'd it go? Did you re-find your groove finally?
Well, let me tell you. You know, you have to make sure you understand where you're at in a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Because I thought I was out of this thing.
Yeah.
And so on the 18th hole, I'm in a position, and I think I'm out of it. I think I'm 4 strokes out of this thing.
Right.
The guy with me that I'm playing, I've been battling him all day.
Yeah.
I think that I'm out of this thing. I haven't really kept track of his score or the rest of the field.
Right.
Okay. I think I'm out. I've got 205 that I've got to go over a lake onto the green. So I was like, you know what? I'm out of this thing. I'm just going to go for it instead of laying up and then taking a smaller shot.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So, of course, I didn't make it. I hit going into the water. All right. And so I'm like, well, no big deal. I'm not going to win anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we finished the hole. I ended up double bogeying the hole because I went in the water or whatnot.
Okay. Right.
We put in all the scores. And would you know that I tied for first place, but I lost the tiebreaker because of that hole.
Wow. So you did, but see, you don't have the luxury of a big leaderboard like in some of these professional tournaments.
I do.
Do you?
We have a digital
scoring
that is real time updated as you're playing.
Okay.
And I didn't look at it before making this decision, so it's on me. It's on me.
That's hilarious, man. Oh my goodness. So well, I guess you did know, but I mean, you would have probably approached it a little bit differently.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I play completely different if I'm in it versus when I'm not in it.
Right. Yeah. So that totally makes sense, man. But hey, you know what? I tell you this, man. I mean, based on what you told me about the last couple of tournaments that you played in, it sounds like you refound your groove.
Well, this was nasty, man. We had it was you felt like you were boiling because of the humidity.
Right.
And then we had a torrential downpour for about 3 or 4 holes that we were playing through.
Right.
Which was horrible conditions.
Yeah.
But so the scores reflected that, but I really thought I was out of it.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah. Well, that's all right, man. Hey, you still got that runner-up finish right there. So you get the smaller belt.
Yeah, everybody loves the
smaller
runner-up.
belt.
Everybody loves
Everybody
the runner-up.
loves a runner. How many people are playing in these things?
People
though?
get fired over runner-ups, you know.
Yeah, well, that's true. but I mean, how many people are playing in each tournament?
Typically anywhere between 50 and 60.
So I mean, you're talking about being top 5 even, but I mean even being runner up out of 50 people. I mean that's pretty good.
No, look, as long as I finish in the top 5 throughout the season, I'll probably win the whole thing.
It's all about points.
I'll probably win the whole thing.
Yeah, because y'all have got a points championship, and y'all do that throughout the year. So, and you've won it before.
I've won the whole league before. Yes. About 3 years ago I won.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. So you're in the money, man. You're in the kitty.
I'm in there. I'm getting it.
So you're in there right now. Hey, we appreciate you guys being with us. Y'all are in there with us too, right? You tucked in there, dog? You tucked in there? It's a Rally Towel Tuesday, again, by Geiger Legal Group, our friends. Again, North Georgia's #1 personal injury attorney is Geiger Legal, and you can contact them at 833-HELP-GLG. That's 833-HELP-GLG, and let them tell your story today. We've got, now that's what I'm talking about coming up. We've got our 100% chiropractic moment with our man, Dr. Keith Rigge, down there at 100% Chiropractic in Canton. We're going to keep it real with Billy D today, and we've got our restaurant inspection scores as always. So a busy Tuesday to chop up right here as we get set to go. But as always, our Jasper Coca-Cola text line is open at 866-888-0744. Once again, that's 866-888-0744. That's 0PIG. We did have a listener that chimed in before the show, wanting to do a little trivia, and we had a question on here. It said, what is the only Major League Baseball stadium that is on an island? Okay. So what is the only, anyone out there know? I'm not going to reveal the answer yet because I want to see if anybody else chimes in. But, the only Major League Baseball stadium that is technically on an island. So, again, if you've got an answer to that, maybe we'll give a prize away or something. We'll send you a shirt or something. But, again, our Jasper Coca-Cola text line is open at 866-888-0744. No cheating, no Googling. Well, and I know that's what everybody's going to do. But, hey, nonetheless... again, a little trivia here to start the show off today. We appreciate you guys listening to us right here on the home of ESPN Radio in North Georgia on the SportsPig app and online at sportspigradio.com. We put it out there yesterday, and by the way, tomorrow is going to be a big day for the show. We're going to be doing another 3-hour broadcast. We're going to go from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. out at Bent Tree Golf Club tomorrow for the annual John Davis Classic. Again, Big John, as we know, my co-host here on the program, he hosts a golf tournament every year to benefit Georgia Mountains Hospice. And I want to give a shout-out to Gina Penley and all the folks at Georgia Mountains Hospice for once again putting on a great tournament. I know it's going to be great. It is every year. Gina does so much in the community, Mardi Gras on the mountains, all the different events that come together, and really supporting a great cause, a great organization in Georgia Mountains Hospice, which has been something that's been near and dear to John's heart for a long time. So we're excited about being out there tomorrow, catching up with some of John's, inner circle, former teammates, you name it, community friends from, Jasper, Ella J from Atlanta, Marietta, folks driving up as well. So we're going to talk to a lot of people tomorrow over the course of those 3 hours. You may have seen it yesterday as well on Instagram, on our Morning Rant Instagram page, which you can catch clips of the show. We've got full video episodes of the show on YouTube, as you guys know, our podcast version on our website at sportspigradio.com. But yesterday we put it out there that we are going to be next Thursday, that's June 11th. All right, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday, we're going to do a live show at Biggin's Barbecue. We're going to go from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. that day. And my man, Billy D, right here in studio with me, he's going to be on location with me because I said something about barbecue, and he said, I'm in.
I'm in. Anytime there's barbecue.
You and I both partners, so we're excited about that next Thursday, a live show. We're going to go 2 hours at Biggin's next Thursday from 10 to 12, and we hope that you'll stop by and join us. So we're putting that out there. And then on June the 19th, which is a Friday, the week after that, here in a couple of weeks, we're going to be back at Bradley's Bar and Grill for the second leg of our Bradley's Brunch and Lunch. And speaking of barbecue, John, man, they're bringing a smoker. They're going to be doing brisket and everything. So So you might have to break away from your day job on that Friday and come on down and hang out with us for a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know if I get out that much.
Well, I'm giving you plenty of advance notice right here. So again, hopefully you can make that work. But we're excited about it. We got a lot of live appearances right here on the show over the next couple of weeks. Hey, let's talk about some of the NFL moves that came down yesterday. The biggest one, well, a couple of big ones. Obviously, A.J. Brown. It was expected that he would be traded, and he does land with the Patriots. So that, of course, broke. But then out of nowhere, Miles Garrett, gets traded to the Rams for Jared Verse, who was a previous, top pick of the Rams, and some other draft picks along with that. So Miles Garrett traded by the Browns to the Rams for Jared Verse and a first-round 2027 pick, a second-round 2028 pick, and a third-round 2029 pick. So, again, a lot of things happening right there. Again, the Rams, as the owner
keep
said,
loading up, man.
Yeah, man, they keep loading up. They don't worry about those picks. They don't mind giving picks away. I'm not going to quote the exact quote that the owner said one time or the GM said one time about their picks, but the Rams are like, the heck with those picks. I'll leave it at that. But they're
trying to win right now.
But they're trying to win right now, and they are. After this move yesterday, a lot of the Vegas odds have the Rams as the odds-on favorite already to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, you got Stafford. You don't I don't know how many years you have left with him.
Yeah, they signed him for a year. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the coach as well. Don't know if he's going to continue to coach.
Yep,
so I think it's all chips in and see how many we can get before we get out of here.
Absolutely. Russell Wilson, meanwhile, some other news, joining the CBS booth as an analyst. So again,
good spot for him.
Yeah, good spot for him, I guess. How about this one? A blast from the past. I was joking around with my son. I used to buy him jerseys every year for his birthday, and I would find a player that went along with whatever age he was. So when he turned 11, I got him a jersey with number 11, whoever it was. Julio, I think. You're right, yeah. 12 the same way. 13, when he turned 13, I got him an Odell Beckham Jr. Giants jersey.
Yep.
Well, guess what? Here we are almost 10 years later, and OBJ is returning to the Giants.
OB.
Can you believe that? I don't know if he's got any gas in the tank.
Nope.
But nonetheless, OBJ back to the Giants. So I was joking around with my son Dalton last night. I said, dude, man, you can break that jersey back out if you can still fit in it, which I think he can, because he's 22 now, but he's still pretty skinny.
Him,
So OBJ as well as Braxton Berrios also going to the Giants as well. So, I mean, a lot of stuff coming down on a random Monday yesterday in the NFL.
Yeah, things just sitting around the pipe there. And, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Out there, another weapon. Apparently, maybe he moves to like a slot type thing at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do anything much.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty loaded up for what they're going to be doing here in the future.
Yeah.
And I like what they're doing there. Rams are just going all in.
Yeah.
And what are the Falcons doing, man?
Oh, man. Yes.
What are we doing?
What are you talking about?
What are we doing?
What are you talking about, man? They still trying to figure out what jerseys their draft pick's going to wear. I mean, come on, man. I ain't even seen
what quarterback's going to play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one of our listeners texted in the other day on our Jasper Coca-Cola text line, and they were like, okay, so we got Tua and we got Penix. Is there anything else we could possibly do to maybe boost the quarterback position? I said, at this point, probably not. I mean, Trevor Siemian, the third quarterback, may very well be your best option. They also got the undrafted kid they brought in who they like, that Strand, I believe, kid from small college stuff. But, I mean, come on.
Sad state.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, right? You're only as good, and we know this, as you are at the quarterback position. And so for the Atlanta Falcons, man, a lot of question marks. Again, OTAs have been happening. By the way, man, did you see Derrick Henry adding like 30 more pounds of muscle as if his frame
I did not.
needed even more muscle? Like, he's even added more muscle. They showed him coming out for OTA the other day.
Looks good getting off the bus, huh?
Oh, my gosh, man. Tarzan for sure getting off the bus, and, hopefully for his sake he'll play like it. But, I mean, yeah, Derrick Henry has been I like him. I like Derrick Henry. I'm not a huge fan of the Ravens organization, but I'm a fan of their style of play. I've always loved their defense. You know this, just the aggressiveness, the style they play. But now it kind of trickles over into their blue collar mentality offensively as well with their run game. Now, obviously, Harbaugh's gone. He's with the Giants now.
It's going to be interesting to see how they...
It'll be interesting to see how they kind of reform and kind of see what happens right there.
I think it's still a solid roster, right? And
no doubt. You got Lamar.
As long as Lamar's playing well, I think you're going to have a good season.
Yeah.
Their defense isn't what it used to be, though. I mean, the defense used to be the calling card of that team.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's as strong as back in those days.
Maybe not as dominant as they were back in those, Ray Lewis type of days. Certainly, right there. We got a call right here before we're up against our first break, so we'll get to our text line here in a moment because we got a couple people that have chimed in. So we'll get to that here after the break. Stay with us right here. Already a busy Rally Towel Tuesday with my man Billy D, chopping it up, talking about some football. We got some more news and notes for you coming up right here on the other side of the break. Again, stay with us. The morning rant rolls on in a moment right here on the home of ESPN Radio in North Georgia on the Sports Pig app and online at sportspigradio.com.
You entrusted your loved one's care to a nursing home, expecting compassion and quality treatment. Instead, they suffered from neglect, abuse, bed sores, falls, or medication errors that could have been prevented. I'm Chris Brown from Geiger Legal Group. Our elderly deserve dignity and proper care, not negligence that causes pain and suffering. When nursing homes fail in their duty of care, we fight to hold them accountable. Your loved one's suffering matters. We'll stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves.
Call Geiger Legal Group at 833-HELP-GLG and let us tell your story today.
Grand Slam!
98.1 and 93.7 The Sports Pig, the official home for the Atlanta Braves baseball. Big opinions of the big games from the big mouths.
Man, I think it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's the Morning Rant on WPGY The Sports Pig, North Georgia's home for ESPN Radio.
Sit down.
Back here on a Rally Towel Tuesday, presented by your friends at Geiger Legal Group. Dave Garner, the professor, in with my man Billy D right here, chopping it up on this Rally Towel Tuesday. Hey, thanks for joining us right here on the program. Visit us on social media. Once again, the Sports Pig is on Facebook, our show, The Morning Rant, on Instagram and YouTube. Of course, the podcast version of the show, a lot of different places, man, on all the Apple and Android platforms. We're across the board right here, man. You can interact with me on Twitter as well, at DaveGarner777. I want to get back to the phone lines here for just a moment. Our text line, again, Jasper Coca-Cola text line is open, 866-888-0744. We had a trivia question to start the show here today from one of our listeners, and they asked, what is the only Major League Baseball stadium that is on an island? And you got any guesses?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. So I had to think about this one for a minute because you think about, well, an island, like you think about, like a real true, kind of peninsula out in the middle of nowhere. But the answer is actually the New York Mets, which is it's the old Shea, but, Citibank Field, I guess, is the new one, obviously. But, yeah, the New York Mets, because technically they're on Long Island. So they play in Queens. Question. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, technically Long Island is an island because there is water that kind of surrounds it if you think about it. Now, on the other side of that water, you've got Yankee Stadium, which is in the Bronx, but that's basically, that's not an island. It's
a good trivia question, though.
But yeah, good trivia question right there. So thank you, partner, man. We appreciate that. Again, we got a random listener that just texted in with that, so we wanted to bring that right here to the show. Another listener just posed another question just a second ago, and it kind of goes back to our football talk that we had a moment ago. It says, does the A.J. Brown trade to the Patriots make them the top runner in the AFC to return to the Super Bowl this coming season? This is from Timmy in Merrimack, New Hampshire. How about that? So we got folks listening all over the country here today. I would say that, obviously when you look at the Patriots, what they did last year, I think they get criticized a lot for a weak schedule, but it is what it is. And we saw them, I think, get exposed in the Super Bowl. Having a guy like A.J. Brown, and there were some jokes made that, now on 3rd and long, you got a guy like Drake May that's going to try to get the ball in your hands, whereas Jalen Hurts, 3rd and long in that Eagles offense, A.J. Brown was the guy that was miserable because he knew he was never going to get the football in those situations. But I think that I think A.J. Brown is definitely a difference maker. I mean, I do. Some people may disagree with that. I think he definitely changes the dynamic of what you want to do offensively. I think the Patriots have some other issues, though, obviously. Maybe we talked about with Vrabel and internally and things like that. But it's hard to count a team like New England out of the discussion when they've added a guy like they have.
This is what they've been doing for years, isn't it?
Yeah.
They get a player that's towards the end, but still a lot of talent left.
Yeah.
Bring him in, and they perform very well.
Yeah.
And take them places we didn't think they could go.
Yeah.
This is just another extension of that. In my opinion, I think it really helps them out. As far as the week schedule, I've been saying for years, a lot of times when Tom Brady was there, their schedule was terrible.
Yeah, you're playing the Jets twice a year. You're playing a Dolphins team twice a year.
It's been a weak schedule for a long time, not just now.
Yeah,
they got Super Bowls out of it, so I don't know that holds a whole lot of water, but because they play well when they have to, right?
Right.
But the A.J. Brown, I think that's just like bringing over Moss, bringing over all these other guys they brought over. They brought over, who was it, the running back they brought it? Was it Corey Dillon? Way back in the day?
Yeah, they got him. Yeah.
They've had a history of doing these kinds of things, and it's always paid off for them. I think A.J. Brown is an interesting slot here because he was just another unhappy guy, still has some talent left, can still produce, and I think he's going to have a great year with them.
Yeah.
It depends on how it works with the offense of Drake May. I'm not too concerned about the whole Vrabel and all that other kind of mess going on. Once football starts, nobody cares.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Especially if they're winning. It'll go away real quick there. That'll be a kind of a non-story, I think, to a certain extent. You're right. I mean, A.J. Brown, I think he, physically, I mean, there's no doubt, man, the guy's got the tools. I mean, he can do a lot of different things. I think it'll be interesting to see what he does with that dynamic of having Drake May, who we saw, can definitely put the ball out there. He was miserable. There's no doubt in Philadelphia, obviously, with Jalen Hurts and just frustration with that whole offense. You could see it boiling over week to week. But I think the talent is definitely there, so it'll be interesting to see how New England utilizes a guy like A.J. Brown in that offense.
Their strength is
definitely
really
going to try to feed him. Yeah.
Really defense.
Yeah, and it has. I mean, you think about the days even back with Vrabel as a player, Teddy Bruschi, some of those guys defensively is where it's at. And they kind of had an easier route, if you will, to the Super Bowl. I mean, there's no easy out. There's no, I mean, when you're in the NFL playoffs, it is what it is. But Bo Nix breaks his arm basically before that game.
Yeah.
So the Broncos, I think, and I hate it, because you and I, we both feel the same way about Sean Payton. But I think if you've got a healthy Bo Nix going in that game, maybe in the AFC Championship last year, we're having a much different conversation right now.
Well,
but obviously the Patriots caught them at a different time. So, who knows? But again, great questions right there. Hey, coming from our Jasper Coca-Cola text line already this morning right here on a Rally Towel Tuesday, 866-888-0744. Did you catch any of the NCAA baseball regional action last night? Georgia headed to the Supers, man.
Let's go, Georgia.
How about those dogs? Meanwhile, and it's probably a good thing I don't have Big John in here with me this morning, Georgia Tech, man, they blew it. I mean, they absolutely blew it, man. They had back-to-back games against Oklahoma that Oklahoma had to win 2 against Tech to advance, and by gosh, they did it. They did it in walk-off fashion last night. Jackets lost to them, I think on Saturday or Sunday. Turnaround last night in the IF game, and Oklahoma as the home team, even though they were playing at Tech, they were down at Russ Chandler down in Atlanta. Oklahoma was the home team. They hit a walk-off home run in extra innings, and they beat Georgia Tech, a Tech team that won 50 games this year, that was ranked in the top 5, the top 3 most of the year. Unable to survive at home against Oklahoma, so now Oklahoma goes on to the Super Regional there. But some good representation. Alabama, Ole Miss already in there. Mississippi State will play Georgia, by the way. I think we're waiting on maybe Auburn, I think maybe. There's a couple of the teams in there. West Virginia, obviously, in there as well. So a lot of SEC representation, though. But, yeah, man, it's good to see the dogs in there.
Well, it's kind of nice seeing the dogs just owning the state still, on top of football, on top of baseball, on top of basketball, on top of tennis, on top of – what else we on top of?
Hold on.
Georgia Tech anywhere on top of us?
Hold on. Let me see here. Big John getting ready to text here. I'm counting it down in 3, 2, 1. There,
Sorry, Big John.
I'm just
Big
teasing.
John.
Incoming text right here, I'm sure, in just a moment from Big John Davis, who will have plenty of time to opine tomorrow because we got 3 hours at Bent Tree Golf Club tomorrow. And now Big John will be playing. He's obviously going to co-host the show with me, but he'll be playing host as well to the golf tournament. So we'll probably have John popping in and out a little bit of the broadcast. He'll have to break away, do some announcements and things like that. But no, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, man, NCAA baseball, hot and heavy. Hey, NBA, man, I know you followed a little bit, man. The Spurs shocking OKC the other night, and I wanted to mention that because, man, OKC, they were up 3-2 in that series. They go to San Antonio for Game 6. The Spurs take that one, force the Game 7 back in Oklahoma City the other night. And the Spurs, man, I tell you, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, those guys really stepping up. They shock OKC at home in Game 7, so now it's the Spurs and Knicks for all the marbles.
Wemby on it, just getting it done, man.
Yeah.
Just getting it done. The guy's a freak. He's fun to watch. Just a really really good team. I hope. Look, they start tomorrow against the Knicks.
Yeah,
and the Knicks have not lost a game since the Hawks beat them.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks are on fire.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta tell you, I don't think they stand a chance against Wimbiana, and I kind of hope they get swept. Honestly, just because I can't stand the Knicks myself.
Yeah.
But look. I don't know how that translates to playing against Wimbiana and the Spurs, but the Knicks are on fire, absolutely on fire since the Hawks played them.
Absolutely on fire right there, no doubt about it. Again, hey, Denny Hamlin wins a thriller in Nashville in NASCAR action over the weekend as well. And how about some hockey, man? Again, the Canes and Golden Knights getting started this week in the Stanley Cup. So again, we'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow as well. Big John been following a little hockey this year with those Buffalo Sabres making a run there. So we'll definitely dive into a little bit of that hockey there in a little bit. Hey, again, this is the fastest 1 hour in sports talk radio when the show is 1 hour. But we've got a couple of longer versions of the show coming up over the next couple of weeks. And then I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but I will say this. There's some big things coming to the program. So continue to pay attention. But on July 3rd, we're right at a month away, we've got a huge announcement to make. And we're going to do that in July at the third and final leg of our Bradley's Bar and Grill Brunch and Lunch Tour. And that will take place on July 3rd as we celebrate, Independence Day weekend, July 4th, of course, our country's 250th birthday celebration. So we're going to blow it out at Bradley's on July 3rd. You're going to want to come hang out with us. We're going to be there from 10 to 1 that day. That's a little bit further down the road, but go ahead and mark that on your calendar if you have the day off or if you have a half day. Plan on joining us down in East Cobb off of Lower Roswell Road on that day. Not only is it going to be a great show, not only are we going to have great food and great guests, but we've got some big announcements to make as well on that July 3rd pertaining to this program. And Billy D already knows a little bit about it, but we're going to keep it kind of hush-hush and see if we can kind of, keep it under wraps for the next month or so. But a lot of big things are going to be happening right here on the Sports Pig, and particularly with the Morning Rant. And we're very, very excited about it. So, again, we got some big things coming up here, as we said, over the next few weeks and over this next month. Also want to encourage folks to listen to our Red Clay Rundown, again, our dirt track racing show right here on Monday, Thursday, and Saturdays, 30 minutes prior to our live Braves coverage whenever the Braves have a game. And join Steve Newbold and his co-host Will Rigdon. They do an excellent job, man, breaking down all the local dirt track racing. You and I think Bill even talked about the Dixie Speedway maybe last week or week before. So, yeah, man, dirt track racing right here in North Georgia, synonymous with this area. Moonshine country, baby, is where it all got started.
Moonshine and dirt track racing. It kind of just marries itself together, doesn't it?
They go hand in hand, baby. They go hand in hand, no doubt about it. Hey, we're up against our second break right here on the program. When we come back, we're going to have our 100% chiropractic moment this week with our man, Dr. Keith Rigge, down there at 100% Chiropractic in Canton. And we'll keep it real with Billy D. We'll see what direction he's going to go. We're going to have our restaurant inspection scores later in the program as well. And we will talk some French Open because my man Billy D is a tennis guy. We'll be back here in just a moment right here on the home of ESPN Radio in North Georgia. You're listening to the Tuesday, Rally Towel Tuesday edition of the Morning Rant right here on the Sports Pig app and online at sportspigradio.com.
Financial scams are on the rise, and with AI, they're getting more and more sophisticated every day. If someone pressures you to act quickly, ask for secrecy, or request payment through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency, stop. Legitimate financial professionals don't rush you or demand unusual payment methods. Before you send money or share personal information, slow down and verify. Protect your future. When in doubt, ask questions.
If you're suspicious of a scam, call the team at Foundation Wealth today at 706-278-0214.
98.1 and 93.7 The Sports Pig, your official home for flag-to-flag coverage of NASCAR. We bring the heat. You bring the trash talk.
Come on, man. Are you serious?
It's the Morning Rant, live on the Sports Pig app and sportspigradio.com.
Back here on a Rally Towel Tuesday, presented by your friends at Geiger Legal Group, and the Jasper Coca-Cola text line is off the rails. 866-888-0744. We just had another listener chime in and said, now remember, Georgia leads the state in arrests as well.
Well, of course. How do you think we're doing so good in sports? Come on, man.
So just remember that. Wait a minute. Is that Big John's number? Hold on here. No, that wasn't Big John, man.
I thought that was the recipe.
I was going to say. So, Georgia leads the state in a lot of stuff, but UJ also leads in the rest as well. And so, again, I love it, man. I love that we got all these fan bases represented right here on the show. And once again, our Coca-Cola text line's popping off, and we want to hear from you as well. 866-888-0744. That's 0PIG, the Tech Georgia stuff. We're going to kind of become, and we are the home of ESPN Radio here in North Georgia. We've got Paul Feinbaum that comes on in the afternoons from 3 to 7 right here. And, it's a lot of Alabama, Auburn, Roll Tide, War Eagle kind of stuff. This, that, and the other, back and forth, Tennessee. It's SEC, of course, centric. But I like to think that in some way we're kind of a little mini version of that right here with the Tech in Georgia. And then, oh, by the way, our Thursday co-host Will Cooper's a big Alabama fan, as if that wasn't enough, So, excuse me. Yeah, it's we got it all rocking and rolling right here.
Love this environments where we got everybody going after each other. It's a lot of fun. I got to take this headphone off, man. I keep hearing this echo come through. So
really, okay,
yeah, that's okay. I got it now.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, I love all the
one off.
Yeah, I love everybody come at each other. SEC, ACC, get it. That's what it's all about. It's all in good fun, right?
That's what it's all about, man. It's all playful. It's all fun right here, man. Fun and games, hot takes, hot mics right here on the morning rant. I threw you off with that moonshine comment too before the break, didn't I? You didn't.
I was thinking back of that show Moonshiners.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the break. That show Moonshiners, where they went backwoods and looked at all the old stills.
I love that show. I don't know if it's still on anymore. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for joining us right here. Time now for a weekly feature right here that we do on the Morning Rant. It is our 100% chiropractic moment with our man, Dr. Keith Rigge, right here on the Piggy, WPGY. Our chiropractic moment, once again, brought to you by your friends at 100% Chiropractic in Canton. And hey, Doc, man, appreciate you being on with us right here. You and I were talking, and I want to bring this to the show this week about the MERIC chart, MERIC, MERIC chart. It's one of those things that you and I were talking about because a lot of people don't realize that your spine is tied to so many other things, and we're going to talk about this over the next few weeks right here, but want to give all of our weekend warriors a little bit of medicine to take with them right here on the show. So, Doc, thanks for being with us right here. Tell us, first of all, what is the MERIC chart?
The MERIC chart, Dave, is it's like a roadmap to your body. So it was actually developed by chiropractors in the early 1900s as a way to better understand the relationship between the spine, the nervous system, and the body's organs and tissues. So the chart actually shows you different sections of the spine, the nerves that exit between the spinal bones, the organs, the muscles, and the body systems those nerves communicate with. So common symptoms that may occur with those areas aren't functioning at their best. Think of it like a roadmap. Your brain sends messages down the spinal cord and through the nerves to every cell, tissue, organ, and muscle in your body. So the metric chart just simply helps chiropractors understand those pathways and how the body is connected through the nervous system.
Okay, awesome. I like that. Billy D, you've got some experience with some chiropractic care as well. So, see, none of this stuff is new to my man, Billy D, right here, but it's all new to me. So, Hey,
I still keep up my appointments.
There you go, man.
I'm still doing well.
You're still rocking and rolling. So, Doc, how do you use the MERIC chart in your office? I'm kind of curious to hear that because I know a lot of different, we talk about it. There's a lot of different chiropractors out there that do a lot of different things. I like what you do. I like your philosophy. We've talked about that. So, how do you take this information and how do you use that in your practice?
For me, I am going to be starting with the symptoms, so I kind of work backwards. So I look at the symptom. For example, if someone comes in and says they're having difficulty breathing, I can use the MERIC chart to identify which nerves are associated with the lungs and where those nerves originate in the spine.
Sure. Okay. Awesome. I love it. Well, there you go. That kind of introduces the MERIC chart to our listeners here today. Next week, we'll talk a little bit about how the MERIC chart and chiropractic help can benefit athletes. And then we'll dive into some different parts of the spine, the cervical, of course, also the thoracic, the lumbar, all that. We'll dive into that over the next couple of weeks as well, because there's a lot of interesting information, I think, for a lot of our weekend warriors out there that they can make useful. So, Doc, thanks for being with us. Hey, man, how can folks find you?
People can find us on Facebook, on Instagram. I even got a YouTube page going that's got all my new material in it.
Awesome.
Sportspigradio.com is my favorite.
Well, it better be, right? So, again, hey, man, we appreciate you being with us. Once again, Dr. Keith Rigge from 100% Chiropractic in Canton. Thanks for joining us once again right here on the program.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on Rally Towel Tuesdays. I love it.
Hey, there you go. He's even got the segment right. Thanks, Doc. Rally Towel Tuesday, man, is where you can hear Dr. Keith Rigge each week right here as we talk a little bit about chiropractic care from our friends at 100% Chiropractic. And Canton, stop by and see them. They got the red line therapy treatment and all that good stuff for you there as well. Time right now, though, to transition and talk about, whatever the heck Billy D wants to talk about.
It's bold. It's unfiltered.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Ugh.
Buckle up. Billy D's got something to say, and you might not like it.
You can't say that.
Why not? Keeping It Real with Billy D starts now.
When keeping it real goes wrong. Here's Billy D right here, man. What are we talking about this week, partner?
Look, I want to help all the dads out there, the dads, fathers, or maybe just the single men who own a home or what. You have a yard, man. You're struggling. You're struggling out there. I'm looking out there, and it drives me nuts because I like a nice yard, okay?
Right.
I like a nice yard. I see you out there, and you're just trying to get it in. Whoever told you that Bermuda was supposed to be 2 and 3 inches tall was out of their mind, okay? All you have to do, I'm trying to help you out.
Your grass don't need to be as thick as your burger.
I want, right. I love that. Anyway, you don't need to spend 2 hours a week out there or 2 hours every couple of weeks. You can make this so I'm going to save you money, and I'm going to save you time. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
It just drives me nuts seeing you guys do this. All right, all you have to do.
Lay it on us, man.
All you have to do is set that mower. Most of you have a Bermuda lawn, so I'm going to talk about Bermuda.
Right.
All you have to do is set that lawnmower at 1 inch, which is the lowest deck setting of most normal lawnmowers.
Right.
Okay? You don't have to have something fancy and all this kind of stuff. Just set it at 1 inch. Every 4 days, run that sucker over it. You don't got to bag it. You don't have to spend your time on doing it and finding a place to dump it all that kind of mess.
Yeah.
Run over it and be done. Most of you have a half-acre lot. You're done in 30 minutes. You don't have to do anything else. Just run over it, and it's going to look better than anybody else in the neighborhood. It's going to be really nice dark green, as long as you get it serviced, of course, by somebody who's taking care of it from a chemical standpoint, right? But just mow it every 4 days. It's cutting off so little of the grass. You don't have to bag it. Let it get in there and germinate and help fertilize your lawn further, and you'll have a great looking lawn. That's all you got to do. Come on, guys, don't make it so hard.
Come on, man. Let's go.
It drives me nuts. It absolutely drives me nuts.
And I will say this, and that's the best advice that you've ever given me, and I've known you for a long time. No,
that's
I'm just
the best.
Kidding.
Wow.
I'm just teasing.
I haven't given a whole lot of good advice. Man.
No, I will say no. In all honesty, and there's a reason why we keep it real, REEL, right here, because Billy D's got that real mower. He's got a golf course, as his lawn, and so his yard. He is a great testimony for that. And but you're right, man. I mean, since I started getting my lawn treated, a couple of years ago now, I think we're maybe into the third year now with our guy who does a great job. And I'm taking your advice. I've been cutting everything. I got an early start this year, and I started cutting it all. Now that I've got my Bermuda back, because it was a bunch of clover and a bunch of other crap before, but I've kept it on 1 inch, man. I just keep it gutted down if I need to.
It takes less time. It takes less time actually when you do it this way.
Yeah.
And you spend 30 minutes scrolling on your phone. I mean, so you can find 30 minutes a week. It's not a big deal.
And you're right about that. So it has made a difference in my lawn. And hey, that's the thing right here on the show. You're probably saying, why are they talking about cutting grass? I mean, we talk about everything right here. I mean, this is 80% sports, but it's 20% everything else. Food, music, entertainment, yard cutting, man, hunting, you name it, man. Knives, guns, ammo, rock and roll, whatever. But again, so man, I like it right there, man. Definitely bringing it right here on Keeping It Real with Billy D. Once again, we appreciate all you guys. Just trying to help everybody out there. So again, man, we appreciate it right here on the program. And I mean, this is the time of year, man. You got to get going. Now let me ask you this, because you are a yard expert. I noticed it with all the rain that we've had. It did grow up on me a little bit, and I had to go a couple extra days between mows. So when I gutted it back down, I mean, it was pretty. It kind of browned up a little bit because I had to gouge it, pretty good. Is that okay, or is there a point in the summer where you go up a cut?
No. Whoever came up with that doesn't know what they're talking about. Oh, you got to go up a cut because it's dry or not rain. You got to just stick with it, and if it rains a lot, sneak in a mow.
Yeah,
just sneak it in.
Even in the dead of summer, like July, August, when things are getting dry.
Yes,
everybody's like, well, if you cut it too low, you're going to burn your yard up.
I don't know who came up with that, why they came up with that. It is absolutely not true.
Okay, well, there we go.
I mow my grass at 0.3 of an inch the entire year.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Wow, and you got Bermuda, and you just got Bermuda.
Yes,
all over,
I got
right?
normal construction grade common Bermuda.
Yeah,
nothing special.
And you've got the real mower so that you can cut it that low.
Yeah,
right. Because most of your standard mowers,
nobody's cutting it lower than
1
that.
inch.
So it's
yeah,
fine.
because my mower don't go. I mean, it's 1 inch. For sure. So, well, there you go, man. Hey, even if you don't like the program, you're going to learn something. So listen to us Monday through Friday, right here, beginning at 10 a.m. The morning rant right here on the home of ESPN Radio in North Georgia. Hey, we're up against our final break. When we come back, man, our weekly restaurant inspection scores. We'll dive into some French Open and some football news and notes as well. The Jasper Coca-Cola text line is open as always, 866-888-0744. We'll be back right here on the Sports Pig app and online at sportspigradio.com.
Welcome to your hometown pub. Open 7 days a week, the pub in LJ is your happy hour hangout. They offer a variety of dishes to satisfy every palate, and their friendly staff is here to ensure a wonderful time. Join them for daily happy hour specials Monday through Thursday. And don't forget, every Wednesday is Wing Wednesday with $1 wings all day long. Located at 941 Maddox Drive in East LJ. Open Sunday through Wednesday till midnight, Thursday through Saturday till 2 a.m. The pub in LJ, where every visit feels like home.
Grand Slam!
98.1 and 93.7 The Sports Pig, the official home for the Atlanta Braves baseball.
Morning grind with pork rinds.
Welcome to the show.
It's the Morning Rant, weekday mornings from 10 to 11 on 98.1, 93.7, and 101.1 on the H2 dial. WPGY, the Sports Pig.
Back here with our final segment of this Rally Towel Tuesday, presented by your friends at Geiger Legal Group. Again, our man Chuck Oliver up at the top of the hour. The king of college football with Southern Sports today. He's going to have a lot to say here today with all the rocking and rolling that's going on there. Hey, Dave Garner back here alongside Billy Dowd on this Rally Towel Tuesday, once again presented by Geiger Legal Group. And the Atlanta Braves again opening up a homestand tonight against the Blue Jays. 7:15 first pitch. You can hear the action live right here on Sports Pig Radio and on the app as well. And then, of course, 3 games with the Jays, and then the Pirates come to town for 3 as well. But what I want to know, Billy D, is right here is, and we're getting set to go into our restaurant inspection scores. I want to know if you are willing to apologize. For the heat that you have given Ronald Acuna Jr. all year long. My man is on an absolute tear. 5 home runs in 4 games. Are you kidding? Are you ready to step up and admit that you were wrong about my man, Acuna Jr.?
Admit what? that he didn't show up for the first part of the season? We think this guy's Shohei Ohtani? I mean, he's fine until he gets, a toenail contusion. I'm sure that'll be coming up soon. I mean, it's about time he showed up. Where's he been?
Oh, no. Hey, I'm just giving you a hard time. No, you're right. I mean, it was definitely a slow start for Ronnie, but it's good to see he's turning the corner and really at a good time, especially as we mentioned with Drake Baldwin being out of the lineup right now for the Braves. So, again, hey, we need it, man. We need Ronnie hitting at the top of the lineup. We're only going to be as successful, really, as the top of this batting order. And if Ronnie's not hitting, then you got to find other folks.
We need it, and that's what I was saying. I just want the guy to be there all the time.
Yeah,
that's my whole thing.
You want that guy to be what he's supposed to be.
That's right.
And what he is, not what he's supposed to be, but what we know he is. And he's just got to play like it. Hey, right here, real quick, before we get to our restaurant inspection scores, Jasper Coca-Cola text line is always open at 866-888-0744. Another listener right here says, great show, as always. Thank you. Would Billy D consider that using his high golf handicap to win these golf tournaments is a quote-unquote participation trophy? This is from Ben. Oh, man. I like it right there.
Let me tell you something about Ben. This came from Mr. Ben, right?
This came from Ben, who I think you might know.
See, Ben's gotten a little cocky. Let me tell you why. This joker, we played last week or the week before, whatever it was.
Yeah. So now we're getting the story.
And I don't know what happened, but this guy caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
And he shot like I've never seen him shoot and almost broke 80.
Right.
Almost broke 80.
Okay.
And so now he just wants to pop off anytime he gets a chance here. And so I hear you, Ben. But
chirp away, baby. No, chirp away.
We're good. We're seasoned in the right flights. I'm glad you had that great day because your day's coming, sir. My man was on fire, though.
Man, I'm telling you what, we're chirping today on this Jasper Coca-Cola text line, man. I love it right here, Ben. Bringing the heat here on a Tuesday edition of the Morning Rant. Hey, right now it's time to talk a little food.
Time for this week's restaurant inspection.
Oh, it smells so good in here.
On the Morning Rant.
All right, so another weekly feature right here that we do on Tuesdays because we got my man Billy D in here, and he and I both admittedly love food. We got a lot of co-hosts that love food. John Davis is a big food fan. Even my man Will Cooper, even though he's a little skinnier than the rest of us, he's a big foodie as well. But again, restaurant inspection scores. Once again, this is brought by your friends at Eat Safe Cherokee. They're on Facebook. You can go on there and find them. And I'm pleased to report we got a lot of hundreds this week. Chipotle off of Heights Parkway in Canton with 100. Firehouse Subs with 100 off in Holly Springs Parkway. Wild-Eyed Southern Barbecue Company, Cherokee Street in Canton with a 100 this week. And Delman Circus, Reformation Parkway in Canton with 100 as well. Not a lot of other scores, really. The lowest one this week was from a restaurant down off of Ridgewalk Parkway in Woodstock. But not terrible. It was a 75, which certainly needs improvement. I mean, let's admit. But not terrible. And if you want to know who that is, then you can go to the Eat Safe Cherokee Facebook page, look up their weekly score. Again, all of these scores are reported directly from the Georgia Department of Public Health. You can go on there as well. But follow our friends at Eat Safe Cherokee on Instagram for weekday local inspection updates as well as Facebook. But yeah, man, not bad. We haven't had the 55s lately,
Yeah, no, again, it depends on what's actually marked on the report, right, as to what's really going on in the restaurant. So when you see those scores, just if you can, because there's kind of small print, but just kind of see what's actually marked on there, and that should help put most things at ease.
Yeah, there you go. Again, our restaurant inspections brought to you by your friends at Papa John's and LJ. Better pizza, better ingredients. Order online now at papajohns.com. Again, the Professor Dave Garner in here with Billy D. Last week we talked about, I think, Wu-Tang Clan. We had, we talked about them being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame come November. Mm-hmm. We talk a lot of hip-hop, a lot of things because that's how you and I came up with. But one thing that you love a lot is tennis, man. You're a golf and tennis guy. You play a lot. We talk a lot about your Next Level Golf Club, which you're rocking the polo here today. But a lot of folks may not know that you play a lot of tennis. And so when we talk about the Wimbledons and we talk about different things like that, but the French Open, you and my wife are kind of the same with this thing. Yeah, she loves the French Open. She loves the clay. You love it as well. So I want to talk about some French Open talk right here. We'll do this a little bit later in the week with Will Cooper when we have the Cooper Predictor. And we'll try to bring some betting odds to it because the finals will be this weekend for singles, doubles.
A little late for the Cooper Predictor, isn't it?
Well,
in the quarterfinals.
Well, I mean, but as far as predicting the championships and things like that. So, hey, 60% of the time it works every time. So, no, but man, your thoughts? I mean, obviously, Djokovic getting bounced early in the tournament by the young guy, Fonseca, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yep.
Coco Gauff also eliminated as well. A lot of drama as always, but some of the bigger names bowing out early.
Yeah, well, a lot of the big Alcaraz didn't even play.
Right, yeah, he scratched,
Sinner got taken out. Djokovic got taken out. Tommy Paul, Brian Shelton.
Yeah.
A lot of your top guys have been taken out. Yesterday, our last American hope, Tiafoe, got taken out. He actually... That was a choke.
Was that yesterday?
That was kind of a choke. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That was kind of a choke because he was up. 2 sets, was up in the third set to win that thing. In the fourth set to win that thing. He was up in that set 5-2 and lost.
Wow.
Yeah, give it up for Arnaldi, who came in and just really stole it.
Yeah.
He really stole it away.
Yeah.
There's 3 Italians in the quarterfinal, which is interesting. I think Berrettini is probably the top dog at this point to come out, although I don't know if he could beat Auger. Auger is really solid out of Canada.
Right.
You got Ariana from the women's side. I think Sabalenka, I think she's going to take it. She's just a beast. I mean, I loved watching her whoop up on Osaka yesterday because I can't stand Osaka. But it was great to see that.
Sabalenka's a beast,
I tell you who I like. But the cool thing about the French Open, if you're going to watch one of these tournaments, it's one of the better ones to watch. The reason being is it's on clay, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it's one of the tournaments where you get to see all of the different types of shots and shot selection, shot making that these pros bring to the table. Wimbledon does too, to some degree, but clay is a little bit different because you're sliding everywhere. You've got a lot of drop shots being played, a lot of slices, and then coming back over the top with the lob or the forehand. Just a really nice array of tennis.
Yeah,
and they have some long points, and it's really grueling. It's the most tenacious will win is kind of like their statement out there at Philippe Cartier, the main stadium where they play these things.
Right.
But it's a wonderful brand of tennis to watch if you've never really sat down and watch it. With me playing it a lot, I have like 3 matches this week.
Yeah.
You know, tennis used to be boring for me to watch. What really got me watching it was starting to watch like the French Open and like the Wimbledons and seeing all of this different selection that goes on. It's a lot of fun.
I couldn't imagine me trying to play on clay though, because my groin wouldn't hold out. I mean, because all that sliding, and I mean, you're splitting, man. I mean, you're to be able to cover the court, man. You got to slide into every shot, And if your foot slips a little too far,
well, I was nervous watching you just slide into this room to do the show.
I'm telling you, you and I both slid into this room here at the final as the Open was cranking up here today. But yeah, hey, speaking of, and well, not that, but of the French Open, did you see over the weekend, this past weekend? The celebration, if you will, in Paris when the French Open was going on, and just down the street, folks were celebrating, and then it turned into a bunch of looting and rioting and everything else after PSG, the soccer team in Paris, won the Champions League final over Arsenal, and all the celebrating started in Paris. Well, as the French Open was going on, you could hear all the noise and the crowd erupting, and eventually the town being torn apart. I think the Eiffel Tower was on fire at one point. So you had all that going on in the background of some of those later matches.
Listen, it's wild because it's kind of built right in this neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
there was a match. I don't remember which match it was, but I was watching, and it was wild because you just heard you hear a car just slamming on the brakes.
Yeah,
and it was as loud as can be. And I actually was looking outside my house to see what happened outside.
Right,
but it happened on the TV because they started commenting about somebody almost got in a wreck, and like you could hear it like it was outside your front door.
Maybe a little too accessible right there. Yeah, I mean that's kind of crazy. Hey, a couple minutes left right here on the program. Your thoughts real quick on the PGA Championship from last weekend. I know that there are a lot of different guys that we're not used to seeing. Of course, ended up being there, and of course Scheffler had a pretty good round. I don't know. Did you get a chance? You were playing in your own tournament over the weekend, so I'm not sure how much of that you caught.
I gotta tell you, man, so much sports has happened. I think I forgot.
Yeah,
I know. I watched it, but I'm trying to remember what happened.
Yeah,
who won?
Gosh, man, you had to ask me that here real quick. It was hold on. It was oh gosh, that was back over in wait a minute. I'm drawing up not Han or. Oh gosh!
Whatever. I forgot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I was watching.
I'm not. Yeah,
I watched it, but I've had so much happen between now and then. I don't even remember.
It was they had that, and then you had the Byron Nelson Classic. That's the one. That one came after that one. So yeah, that's been a few weeks now. So
no, we got the U.S. Open coming up. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
That's the one you want right there. That's the next major right there. I'm sure Rory is already on that course practicing for it,
which will be shown in 4K, by the way, if anybody cares. It'll be in 4K on NBC.
Oh man!
So you get to see it in the best format you can possibly watch it.
Hey, before we get out of here today, I want to bring this up. We got about another minute left real quick, but I want to get your opinion because I know I won't talk to you probably till next week. A lot of legislation on the table right now as far as college athletic goes, with NCAA. For example, limiting athletes to transfer schools only one time without a penalty. If they do it again, they'd have to sit out a year, kind of like they used to have to do. Limiting athlete eligibility to a maximum of 5 years to where you don't have these 8-year seniors that we're seeing. Of course, a lot of that was because of COVID, but again, I don't know if you've dove into any of that, but your thoughts on any of that stuff going on, because there's a lot of stuff on the table right now.
I mean, it's a start. I mean, I still think capping the NIL is probably the best route to go. Yeah. That way you can keep all the other sports going. Whatever we got to do to make sure the other sports are not taken away, I think is the avenue we need to take. I agree with that wholeheartedly right there. Again, the 2014 playoff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff talking right now. John and I are going to talk a lot more about all that stuff tomorrow because we'll have plenty of time to dive in and do it. Again, 3 hours tomorrow at Bent Tree for the John Davis Golf Classic benefiting Georgia Mountains Hospice. Looking forward to it. Again, that'll be our show as we come on live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Join us. If you can't join us in person or over the air, listen to us later on. Again, you can download the show there from our website, again, sportspigradio.com, or you can check us out on YouTube, a full video episode, also clips on Instagram as well. Billy D, thanks for bringing it right here on a Tuesday, man. I love it. Yep, a lot of fun. Look forward to next week.
And I love that Ben gave you a hard time, too. So, again, thank you to all the folks that used our Jasper Coca-Cola text line today. As always, text us at 866-888-0744. Appreciate you guys being with us. Chuck Oliver, the king of college football with Southern Sports Today, is up next. Once again, we are the Morning Rant on the home of ESPN Radio in North Georgia on the Sports Pig app and online at sportspigradio.com. As always, we end every show by saying the same thing. If you don't know,
you better ask somebody.
We'll see you tomorrow morning right here on the Morning Rant. Thanks for listening to another program. Keep it locked right here on WPGY, the Sports Pig.
Tired of shouting your business's name into the void and getting nothing but crickets? Your brand deserves more than awkward billboard glances and flyers lining bird cages. Right now, listeners are hearing me ramble on instead of your ad. That's a touchdown for missed opportunities and a fumble for your wallet.
Recovered, Atlanta, game over.
Your ad could be here, making fans laugh, cheer, and most importantly, call you. Go to sportspigradio.com or call 678-454-9552 and get your business off the bench and into the game.